The Hittites emerged from northern Turkey around 1800 BC and came to dominate central Anatolia, northwestern Syria and upper Mesopotamia. Hattusa was their main capital, with a population of up to 50,000 at its apogee. The city was destroyed around 1200 BC and rediscovered at the end of the 19th century. Around 30,000 clay tablets have been found at Hattusa, including the earliest known peace treaty, a copy of which is on display at the United Nations. These Buddhist, Hindu and Jain caves were carved from the Sharanandri hills between the 5th and the 10th centuries. The cave interiors are replete with intricate sculptures of deities, animals, architectural decoration, erotic figures, and in the Vishwakarma cave, the 15-foot statue of a seated Buddha. Hampi, or more correctly, Vijayanagara, was the centre of an empire that extended across southern India at the end of the 15th century and was the world's second largest city at that time. After a huge defeat against an alliance of the Sultanates in 1565, the city was destroyed and the empire declined. One temple, Vitala, contains the musical pillars, which when struck emanate notes based on wind, string or percussion instruments. This is a Roman site in a fairly remote part of northern Tunisia. Not the most interesting place, but since it shows up well in Google Earth, I thought I'd include it. The Emperor Augustus sent his military cronies here to give them a fresh start after life in the army. Over to South Charleston, USA now for a glimpse of a mound built around 200 BC by the Adena culture, a pre-Columbian Native American people. 13 skeletons were found inside the mound, 10 arranged like wheel spokes around a central skeleton. Creel Mound is one of the largest out of around 50 that once existed in the area. The first thing to say about the Great Pyramid of Cholula in Mexico is that it is the largest pyramid and the largest monument on Earth. The Aztecs believed it was built by Zilwa, one of the 7 giants who escaped the flood. Inside the pyramid are 5 miles of tunnels, and the whole thing is surmounted by a Spanish Catholic church. Also in Mexico is Comacalco, the westernmost Mayan city so far discovered. Comacalco is noted for its decorated brickwork and friezes. Around 500 BC, the Zapotecs, a civilization located in the Mexican district of Oaxaca, began flattening this mountaintop to build a center that would last close to 1,000 years. Since Monte Alban was also influenced by the Olmec culture, as can be seen in the early sculptures, non-mainstream historians have used the site as a platform to develop the highly disputed theory that the Olmecs originated in West Africa, citing parallels between their languages, cosmology, religious rites, and facial features as seen in Olmec sculptures. This line of research is not embraced in standard texts, and considering its racial dimension, is thorny enough to provide an enigma that may well not be finally resolved for a long time to come, if at all.